Good day to everyone. Welcome to our group presentation about PODIER model as a professional teaching approach in the future. Next, let me introduce our team member. First is Man Seong. Second is Associate Professor Dr. Siti Rohaida, which comes from Universiti Sains, Malaysia. Blended learning is described as a fundamental change in education design by utilizing a combination of digital learning objects and active learning methods to improve the overall learning experience and outcome. It creates a face-to-face teaching for activity that benefit the most direct interaction by combination of technology to attract the student attention during the educational process. In this session, we'll discuss about problem statement. Since huge amount of research and model design specialized for online teaching practice and traditional face-to-face classroom, but there are very limited models for blended learning teaching practice. Therefore, this study objective is to develop the blended learning design process in Malaysia higher education as a professional teaching approach in the future. Before we start, let me explain three main aspects in the blended learning practice. First is face-to-face learning, second is online learning, and this integrated by technology. In order to cope with rapid development in Malaysia education system, PODIER model will propose for this study as a professional teaching approach in the future. Let me explain the overview of this PODIER model. In the process of instructional design decision, the blended learning design process can assist educators in specifying the aspects of all of the curriculum and creating a sustainable foundation that integrates with technology. There consist of 6 steps in this model. First, planning. Second, organizing. Third, designing. Fourth, implementing. Fifth, evaluating. And lastly, revising. The first step in the blended learning design process is represented as the planning stage, a phase to identify and develop blended teaching needs and potential alternatives to a comprehensive blended learning design model. It can accomplish through a scenario analysis of existing curriculum conditions. The second phase is to organize the instruction and learning procession and construct a blended learning teaching design process by using the student feedback. And third phase, it can design a professional teaching approach that reflects the value and importance of building Malaysia higher education institutions to enhance the overall educational environment. Once the design phase has completed, the implementation phase can deploy and test a new design of blended teaching plan in the Malaysia higher education environment. It can apply to a small sample of Malaysia higher education institutions to examine their effectiveness and adaptability regarding overall educational knowledge delivery. Next, evaluating the blended teaching design should always start with collecting feedback from students through informal or formal questionnaires on different aspects of education setting. It provides a systematic approach to study a program, practice, interventions, or initiative to understand how well it achieves its goal. Last but not least, blended learning for teaching process can begin all over again to include all of the adjustments we seek from evaluating phase that has been made to strengthen the course in preparation for next student intake. The proposed model can provide several benefits to society such as policymakers, institutions, investors, and researchers. First, it provides a long-term strategy for the implementation phase as well as a basic model for education operation phase. It provides cost and time efficiency to understand student requirements and solutions. Third, it provides capital appreciation and comprehensive snapshot of Malaysia's higher education top performance. And lastly, it boosts of scientific innovations and provides a foundation for future participation, practice, and research. This model also provides commercialization potential such as academics and industry partners may develop a complete blended learning practice as a professional teaching method into a system for Malaysia higher education institutions. This system can also have value by license to third parties as a method of generating income and can therefore give significant impact for the developing academics and can be commercialization.